feel like too many people are afraid to like follow their dreams and goals because of what like people will tell them. I had a lot of friends and I lost a lot of friends because they'd say, "Oh, like that's a cool idea, but you're never gonna make real money out of it," or like that's a cool idea, but this or but that. So I really had to know who I was and like what I want out of life to know like, hey, like, sometimes it's really hard. One hard thing for me has been like outgrowing people or like leaving people behind because like part of what I love is like people, my relationships. That's what I value most in life. So it's been hard, like I said, especially when I started my company to be like, hey, like these people don't support me. These people don't help me out. Like why am I being friends with them? Why should I surround myself with people like that? But I definitely feel like overall people are afraid to do stuff like whether it's like grow a social media channel, start a business, make new friends. They're afraid to do all that stuff because they're afraid of like what people will think about them, what their family will think about them, what their current friends will think about them. But from my experience, I've seen that like as you follow like or as you stay true to who you know you are, then like the right people will come into your life in the right situations and you'll end up exactly where you're supposed to be.
What would you tell someone who's trying to like make that next step? Let's ignore the opinions of others, and I guess someone that is outgrowing like that friend group and trying to like achieve more. Like, what advice would you give someone?
One of my biggest pieces of advice I'd probably say is take massive action. Like I feel like it kind of goes hand in hand with like what we're talking about. Whereas like a lot of people like I always use this at school because there's a lot of people at school who like love to like talk business and dream and they'll always be like, oh, like I want to, follow this dream or I want to do this idea. And I've known some of the same people for 2, 3 years and they're still coming up to me, hey, like this is my idea. This is gonna be dope. I'm like, yeah, bro, but like take action now, like do whatever you can do now. So I feel like that's one of the biggest things that people need to learn is like take massive action because until you actually like start putting in the work, start putting in the effort, nothing's going to happen, right? But until you actually like sit down on your computer, build that website, go out, talk to businesses, like go out and do marketing, nothing's going to happen.
No one's gonna do it for you.